Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Our gambling income is below where we thought it would be because of the economy.
Sports betting in D.C. was supposed to bring in $17 million in the fiscal year between October 2019 and September 2020. That revenue was expected to support services like education, housing, and public safety. D.C. Lottery's Gambit DC app that allows residents to place bets on their phones was set to bring in most of that money. But according to these unaudited financial reports from the D.C. Lottery, the app only generated about $2.5 million.
Those numbers included us being fully out in retail, which we could not do in the pandemic. Also, those numbers included having sports the entire time.
Nicole Jordan from D.C. Lottery says COVID-19 slowed the rollout of sports gaming in the district. The app launched in March. Sports didn't come back until midsummer. Self-serve kiosks were supposed to set up in restaurants and D.C. Lottery stores. That didn't happen. Plans for gaming at Nats Park and Audi Field have been tabled. And according to the Office of Lottery and Gaming website, at least 2 companies with plans to open their own shops have applications that are, quote, under review. That's millions of dollars in licensing fees and tax revenue D.C. is not getting right now.
D.C. game bet is very different from the lottery. People can go to the liquor store and play their numbers. You can't do that. You have to go through the app, and the app only receives debit cards for certain banks, not all banks. It kind of defeats the purpose of what they're trying to do if they want to generate revenue from this type of income.
And I hear like people have problems with getting the money out. I think it takes like a couple days.
There is one other spot to legally place your bets here in the district, right here at Capital One Arena. Back in August, William Hill, one of the nation's top sportsbook operators, paid the city $500,000 for a 5-year license. They set up shop inside the box office here on F Street. There are 7 ticket windows and 10 kiosks. Folks can line up and place their bets 7 days a week.
You win, you come get your money.
In the 4 months since its launch in August, William Hill has grossed more than $8 million, but only 10% goes to the city in taxes. That's about $817,000, according to these unaudited financial reports.
Private players we've always expected would be doing more business, but we get less in tax revenue from them. And the government sector doesn't have as much business, but we're getting substantially more.
But that's certainly a reason to expand and to encourage more people to play because it comes right back to the city.
Yes.
Jordan says they're working to fine-tune the app and are already accepting other forms of payment similar to PayPal. Then there's this. You can't gamble on federal property, so you have to allow the app to find your location to make sure your bet is legal. And those self-serve kiosks, expect to see them in as many as 50 retail stores in the next couple of months. So while the pandemic may have sidelined sports gaming and the multi-million-dollar cash-out city leaders were betting on, supporters say Gambit DC is still in the game. Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.